Hi, I'm Dr. Taktovic and I'm going to talk to you about heat stress. At the rig site, much of your work is done outdoors and during the hotter summer months when the potential for heat stress is high. Please pay close attention to the following information as it is critical that you learn to recognise the signs and symptoms and react quickly to treat and remove the effects of heat stress before they worsen. This could prevent any of you from experiencing serious illness or even death. The term heat stress is a broad description for a heat-related illness. These illnesses can be categorised into dehydration, heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Our body requires water to maintain a core body temperature of 36 to 37 degrees. This water is then used by the body to sweat. If we don't consume enough water, we become dehydrated and we cannot sweat enough to cool down. This is the beginning of heat stress and heat-related illnesses. If we begin to enter the heat stress zone, and we don't take enough steps to reduce our body temperature, our bodies can quickly overheat. Dehydration is either fluid loss or not taking on enough fluids. The losses can be accounted to perspiration, medications, namely diuretics and alcohol, medical conditions, and environmental factors such as hot environments or poor ventilation. The signs and symptoms of dehydration include thirst, headaches, muscle cramps and lethargy. Heat exhaustion is a more severe form of heat stress. The causes are not only fluid loss but also loss of the minerals. The signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion include nausea, a rapid pulse, dizziness, pale, cool, clammy skins and severe exhaustion. Heat stroke is a life-threatening condition and it is the failure of the body to be able to regulate its own core body temperature. The signs and symptoms of heat stroke include flushed, hot and dry skin with no perspiration, confusion, seizure, rapid breathing, a pounding heart, loss of consciousness, brain injury and death. So now we know what causes heat stress. How can we prevent it? Cover up with long pants and long sleeve shirts, a broad brimmed hat and 30+ sunscreen. Drink up. Keep drinking water regularly. You should be urinating several times a day if you are correctly hydrated. Take breaks. Rest in a cool shaded area when possible. Eat cool, light, non-salted meals. Avoid coffee, carbonated drinks, tea and alcohol. These are all diuretics and they make you urinate. Rest. Try to have a good night's sleep before each shift. And finally, schedule hot jobs for cooler times in the day.
Hi, my name is Fletch and I'm the FSA for Weatherford CSG Rig 8. With the hotter months fast approaching, Weatherford is committed to increasing the awareness of heat-related illness for all workers operating in the field environment. When you come out to the rig, there are ample supplies of sunscreen, hard hat broad brims and fresh drinking water available. So remember, drink up, cover up and reduce the risk of heat stress illness.
Hi, I'm Joel from Slimline. We often work on our own in remote areas. Therefore, it's essential that we plan ahead by making sure we have plenty of fluids with us. Before travelling to site, you must have a minimum of 10 litres drinking water on board, correct PPE, and ensure communication equipment is appropriate and functioning properly. So when you're out in the field, make sure you plan ahead to avoid getting a heat-related illness.
It is also important to monitor the colour of your urine to determine your hydration levels. In the toilet there is a colour chart to match the colour of your urine. Pale lemon is good. This means you have sufficient water intake. Dark lemon or straw coloured is borderline. This means you need to drink more water. Amber or light brown, dehydrated. This means you need to urgently drink more water. You should drink a minimum of 2 litres a day regardless, and up to 8 litres per day on very hot days with strenuous activity. Hydrate today for tomorrow.
How do we treat someone who is suffering from heat stroke? This is a medical emergency and requires urgent medical attention. Move the person to a cool area. Call for urgent medical help. Remove their clothing. Cool them rapidly by placing ice packs into the groin and armpit areas. Douse them with water and fan them. If conscious, assist them to drink water, but only in small, frequent amounts. Today we talked about different heat-related illnesses, including dehydration, heat exhaustion and heat stroke. We discussed the signs and symptoms of this condition and how to treat them. It is important that you keep these in mind whilst working out of the rig so that you return to your families safely. I'm Dr. Taktovic and I'm thanking you for your attention.